Good afternoon, folks. Ryan Holder here with Ryan Holder Outdoors. I wanted to come to you today and do a saddle review of my saddle setup that you've seen me hunt out of at least once. Maybe by the time you see this video, it'll be twice. Because I'm going to hunt with it this past week, or this upcoming weekend. But anyway, so all of my stuff right here is TrophyLine. 95% of it. My sticks are not. I wanted to go, when I was getting into the saddle, I wanted to go with a different stick line. TrophyLine, I'm sure, has got great sticks, but the Latitude Outdoors came out with their carbon fiber sticks at the time I was getting into this, and so I don't believe anybody else at the time had the carbon fiber sticks. I know TrophyLine did not, so that's why I definitely went with the Latitude Outdoor sticks. So I was looking, not gonna lie, I was looking on TrophyLine's site last night because it's been so long since I've had my setup. I've had it about 3 years now. I've kind of forgotten what some of this was called. I don't believe they make this saddle anymore that I have. I think they still make the Covert. This is, I believe, the TrophyLine Covert saddle. But I didn't see it last night in the bottomland anywhere on their site. I did not see it. So really not sure about that. But anyway, however, this is my saddle setup. This is the TrophyLine. As you can see, it's got TrophyLine all over it. I truly like this saddle. I have no complaints. We'll never get rid of it, and we'll buy another one when I need. Super comfortable. I love all the safety features to it. I was literally telling the wife the other night, I was in this and killed that deer that I'm gonna post a video of tomorrow, and you'll see. It felt good to be back in the saddle. I hadn't sat in this all year this year, and I hunted a new piece of property with some buddies of mine, private land, and out here in Virginia. And so I told them, I said, they didn't have but a couple ladder stands to buy. I said, well, I'm gonna climb a tree. Y'all just send me wherever you want. I'm gonna climb a tree. And I told the wife, I got in that saddle, and it just felt good to be back in the saddle again. And but anyway, so you got your lineman's belt, you got your tether, however you like to keep it. I keep my rope bridge in with my lineman's rope over here on the right, being a right-handed guy. You've got your belt clip here, you got your leg straps down here, right here, your leg straps. Really comfortable saddle. I recommend TrophyLine. Like I said, I've had this 3 years now, so this, I'm speaking truth. It's not like I just bought it yesterday and used it one time. I've had it for 3 years. I've used it quite a bit. Great saddle, very comfortable, no issues with it at all. The platform, moving on to the platform here, this is the Onyx version platform of TrophyLine. They do still make this. I did check it out last night. I love this platform. The reason I got this, they had just came out with this platform when I got it. I don't know if you can tell in the video or the film here, but it's got the rounded edges, so you're not putting your feet on the edge here like of most platforms. Your feet are actually right here, so it's kind of rounded, you know. Bites really well in the tree. If you can see them teeth or not, that thing eats a tree. Great cam strap. I've had no issues. Obviously, you can see that's about the size tree I was in this past weekend, and you see how much more slack there is. So I mean, you could go in a very big tree or a very little tree. Excuse me. Great little knob here to hook your loop on. No issues there at all. I forget what it weighs, but it's like around 2.5, I think. So not too bad. I like it. To me, I don't notice the weight at all. So that's the Onyx platform by TrophyLine. This, continuing on with TrophyLine, I do have the TrophyLine back band. Absolutely great back band, very comfortable. Makes all day sits very comfortable and very doable. I've set a many all days. I haven't this year, but I've set a many all days in this exact setup of everything that you see right here, with the TrophyLine saddle, the Onyx platform, the TrophyLine back band, And then makes it even more better and easier for an all-day sit is I do recommend the knee pads. I felt silly getting them in the beginning, like, oh, knee pads to hunt. But I'm telling you, for an all-day sit, to just kind of kick back, put your knees up against the tree, you'll definitely want these. I looked them up last night. These are $35 off TrophyLine's website. Might even be able to find them a hair cheaper elsewhere. They do still make the knee pads. They actually have a couple different knee pads out now, and they obviously still make the back bands. This is my pack. This is TrophyLine as well, as you can see. This is the bigger version. This is the Palisade pack by TrophyLine. They do still make it. Great straps. Got all kinds of different straps, and you got straps on the side here. You got straps on the side here for your sticks. This is where I put my Latitude outdoor carbon fiber sticks, and then I always put my platform right here in the front. This thing right here drops down, allows you to put your platform in the front, snap everything together on each side, and you're ready to roll for a long pack in the woods. Love the pack. It's got all kinds of compartments inside. You can even get to the inside of the pack by right here, and there's the whole inside from the top or the front. Plenty of compartments, plenty of little storage spots. Usually I forget where I put stuff because it's got so many, and I got to open up a bunch of them to figure out where I have certain things. I got my firing pins up here right now for muzzleloader. All kinds of snacks. I do use the Realtree Easy Hanger to hang my stuff. I've got usually a couple of these in every tree. This is my mobile one that just stays in my pack all the time for when I climb, but my other ladder stands, I have them in the tree all year round. I'll talk pretty highly about these. This was the first weekend I actually did what I did because I didn't have another Easy. Sometimes I keep two in here, but I hung everything on this one hanger this past weekend. And when I mean everything, I mean packed, loaded down. I did an afternoon sit, so I did have a Gatorade, a couple snacks in here. And I've got my rangefinder, all kinds of gear, trimmers, gloves. I had my camera equipment for the film stuff in here. And this right here, I have my whole pack, and I had the muzzleloader that you just saw in the previous video, the CVA Optima V2 with a scope, hanging on this one Easy Hanger by Realtree. And I had no concerns. I had full faith in it, but it was the first time I had ever actually hung my pack on here plus the muzzleloader. So to me, that was a right good bit of weight going into the tree and it holding. The threads on here are awesome. Just start that thing, get her going, and then she's ready to roll. Obviously, this being the tree side, what I did is I slid my pack all the way up against the tree so it didn't move as much, and I had my muzzleloader hanging on this end, readily accessible. So that's how I hang my equipment once I get in the tree. Like I said, I keep most everything in here for the saddle, my knee pads, and it's just a great setup. I really like the Palisade pack. I would definitely get another one. Would like to have another one, but got great handles. Two different hand handles right here, you know. So anyway, great pack by TrophyLine. Check them out. They do still make the Palisade plus a couple other packs, and I think a few new ones. Again, I kind of got everything in Bottomland. All right, moving on from the TrophyLine stuff, we'll go talk about the Latitude Outdoor Carbon Fiber SS climbing sticks. These things are bad to the bone. Go check out my shorts on YouTube. I did a short as soon as I got these, shortly after I got these a couple years ago. Literally after climbing the tree, I came down out of a tree and I was untying it. I had the whole cord here untied, dangling, and these teeth bite into the tree so well, the stick was still holding onto the tree. I do not recommend climbing with the rope not attached, but that's just how good the teeth were. I had untied it and it was still attached to the tree. Never climbed that way. Do not. But it was just a test of how good the teeth were after I climbed. The paracord, I love Latitude. They put the these pieces here. Not sure what you want to call them, but it's to, you know, store them when they're not in use. You just wrap them right around, and they even made these sides right here a little bit higher, so you literally can wrap it right here, right around, and it will not, they won't slide off. And then just pull it back down and cinch it down right there, and that's how you travel with it. You do see I have the camo stealth stripping. This is called stealth stripping. Buddy of mine I used to work with told me about it, just to quiet it up a little bit so they're not clanking so much. A couple of reviews on these I saw. What I did like about them is if you do make a bunch of noise with them, if you've ever seen the black rattling antlers that they make, this is literally what these sound like. So if you do clank them in the woods, it literally just sounds like you're rattling a bucket. So that's what I liked about them as well. If I do clank them, it's not the end of the world. These do stack together really, really nicely. As you can see, that's how they fit and form together. This one here, this is by Hang Free. This one's all wrapped up from when I hunted last weekend. I just wrapped it together, but it's not right. But I ran across these people called Hang Free off Facebook. I believe they're out of Florida. They're just a small company outfit, I believe. They might have grown since I bought this stuff, but this is a 3-step 52-inch aider, as you can see. I have this is my first stick, always my first stick. So I'll put this up right about, I know you really can't see here in the film, but I'll put it right about where I can get my first step. So that's probably about right there. So I'll put these markers or these wraps where you mount it about forehead height, and then that'll be where I start my first stick. So I love the Hang Free. Like I said, this is by Hang Free. I believe they're out of Florida. It's a 3-step 52-inch aider. And all I do with this is I just wrap it right around the stick. And then, like I said, this is how all three of them go together, just like so. And I can put all three on one side. That's the cool thing about that Palisade pack, is if you wanted, 2 more sticks or another set of 3, you could even put 3 more on this side and your platform, and you could really load up and get even higher. I believe I'm just under 6 foot. I'm about 5'10", 5'11", or so. With 3 sticks, I can get, I believe, anywhere from 16 to about 18 feet up in a tree. I say I believe because I'm not 100% accurate on that. Everybody's different. People's legs bend higher, whatever. I did have a 12-foot double man out here in the yard, and when I had that up, I climbed a tree right beside it with this, and I was significantly higher than 12 feet with just the 3 sticks. I was actually pretty surprised. So that's why I think I can get roughly about 17, 18, maybe at times even 19 feet up with the 3 sticks. So for me, 3 sticks is plenty. I'm only 33. I'm still pretty flexible as of now. So that's all I need for me. I have another buddy. He got the Latitude sticks. I think he's got 5. He's not as flexible. Bad legs, bad knees. But anyway, so that's how that is. So how I climb, I'll show you what I've got too, also by Hang Free. I've got these little clips here I got from them. As you can see, it's just like a little clip, and I've got it looped around here. Latitude sends you a strap to go around your sticks as well. I have misplaced it. I've got to do something different for that now. But anyway, usually I have that strap holding these 2 together. So what I'll do is I'll take this clip, mind you, with the strap holding the 2 together, and I'll take this clip and I clip it inside of here. Okay? So I'm going up the tree. I've got this right here. Okay? All right. So mind you, my first stick, while I'm standing on the ground, my first stick's already on the tree. I've already got the saddle on. I clip these 2 together. Okay? I'm going to drop the one because I don't have have the strap right now. So then I have another one of these on my platform, and I'll put my platform on the other one that's on my saddle. Okay, so I've got my sticks and my platform on my saddle as I go up the tree. Okay, I have found this very useful. I have no problems with it. It works great for me. Again, saddle hunting has come a long, long way. There's about 150 different ways you can climb a tree. So far with me, it works fine for me, so I haven't changed it. I have no problem with it. So that's how I attach everything to the saddle. Again, those clips I got from Hang Free. I do not know what they're called. Like I said, I've had this stuff 3 years now. But that's how I like to do it. I've also got the stealth stripping on my carabiners here, as you can see, just to quiet them up a little bit as well. So I think that's about it. I was going to go over my scent-free bags I use. I use the Hunter's Specialties Scent Safe bags. I literally got these off Amazon. I think they were about 35 bucks. I think they might have gone up now. Again, most of the stuff you're seeing I've had for about 3 years now, so prices have gone up, things have changed. But these are deep bags. They've also got 2 side pockets and then 2 little zipper pockets on the other side as well. And I can fit all of my saddle gear in one of these bags. So very convenient, very scent free. Killed a lot of deer using these scent-free bags. I also use the detergent stuff, scent-free, and then I spray some stuff on me before I go in the woods. But other than that, this is my TrophyLine, pretty much TrophyLine, not as my Latitude sticks, saddle setup. Palisade pack by TrophyLine, TrophyLine saddle, TrophyLine Onyx platform, and then Latitude Outdoor SS climbing sticks. These are 275 pound rating too, by the way, and they're just under 1 pound. I think they're like 16 ounces or maybe literally a pound a piece. So great climbing sticks. I have no issues with them. Like I said, all of my stuff is 3 years old. I absolutely love it. I do have some more ladder stands now, so I don't saddle hunt as much. But I'll tell you, I had a climber. I was trying to get into using the climber, and I just did not like it. It was not for me. Started doing my research on the saddle stuff. A little expensive to get into right off the bat, but I'd much rather have a saddle than a climber. My one buddy calls my saddle stuff the adult diaper, but much easier than the climber. For me and my hunting style and what I do here in Virginia and how we hunt here in Virginia, the saddle is the way to go for me personally. No judgment on anybody that likes a climber. But anyway, thank you for tuning in for another video for some hunting stuff, in my opinion. Appreciate you tuning in. If you could, like, subscribe, follow all social media accounts, Ryan Holder Outdoors, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And hopefully I'll have some more hunting stuff coming up. I'm actually going to the mountains this weekend to do some hunting on some private land that I get the privilege to hunt out in the mountains of Virginia. So looking forward to doing that. I'm going to take the muzzleloader. I really don't own a rifle, so I'm going to just take the muzzleloader and go up there and sit in the saddle, everything that you see here. And hopefully we can knock one down up there, going with a couple buddies. And then the following weekend, I'm hoping to do some dog hunting with another buddy as a visitor at his hunt club out here in Virginia as well. And thereafter that, I'll pretty much be dog hunting. So this weekend, upcoming weekend, will be my last probably steel hunt that I do for this year, deer season in Virginia. So after that, I'll be doing some dog hunting with some clubs. So I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for your time. Y'all stay safe. Always wear a harness when you're in a tree stand, or a saddle if you're climbing a tree. I do have a harness. I don't have it in here with me. It's in my other scent safe bag, but I do have the Summit harness. It's $100 and it'll save you. Please wear your harness. Please tie off, 100% tie off at all times. And y'all be safe and kill you a big one.